What happens if you refuse a breath test in Florida? If you are arrested for driving under the influence in Florida, the officer may ask you to submit to a breath test. Under Florida's implied consent law, anyone who drives in Florida is considered to have consented to lawful testing under certain circumstances. But can you refuse? Yes. A conscious driver generally can refuse to provide a breath sample, but that refusal can create serious consequences. For a first refusal, your driver's license may be suspended for 1 year. For a second or subsequent refusal, your license may be suspended for 18 months. And that is separate from any court-imposed driver's license suspension you might receive if convicted of driving under the influence. A refusal can also become a separate criminal charge. Under Florida law, a first refusal may be charged as a second-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 60 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. A second or subsequent refusal may be charged as a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. If your case ends up going to trial, prosecutors may also be allowed to tell the jury that you refused the breath test. They can and likely will argue that the refusal shows consciousness of guilt, but a refusal does not automatically prove that someone was impaired. People refuse breath tests for many reasons. They may be confused, scared, distrustful of the machine, concerned about inaccurate results, or unsure of what is happening. That being said, refusing a breath test is not a guaranteed way to prevent a conviction. The state can still rely on officer observations, driving patterns, body camera footage, field sobriety exercises, and other evidence. There may also be defenses to a refusal allegation. Was the arrest lawful? Did the officer have probable cause? Were the proper implied consent warnings read? Was there a medical issue, language barrier, or confusion that affected the person's ability to comply? These details matter. If you were arrested for driving under the influence in Tampa or Hillsborough County, you should speak with an experienced defense attorney as soon as possible. Call Hunt Law today at 813-787-4849 for a free and confidential case consultation.